Instagram keeps playing with its algorithm because why not? Gen Z shoppers are making Google nervous, and there's no excuse for running out of Instagram content ideas. Meanwhile, SEO is all about user intent again, and Google Ads needs a refresh before it drains your budget. Here's what's happening and what it means for your digital marketing strategy. I'm JB. This is JB's Digital Update for Tuesday, 11th of Feb 2005. Buckle up. This week's update is a ride. Let's get into it. Instagram's algorithm now with more guesswork. Instagram has finally blessed us with an infographic that allegedly explains how its algorithm works. The key factors: engagement levels, content relevant, and timeliness. Basically the same vague advice they've been given for years. Oh, and they're testing AI-powered content edits, which means the platform may soon decide your face needs a few tweaks before it is worthy of showing up in the feed. This is all well and good, but let's be real. Instagram's algorithm remains a shifting sandpit of chaos, rewarding some posts while burying others with no real explanation. The key takeaway: post stuff that actually gets engagement and stop expecting Instagram to play fair. AI features could help, but they could also just make your content look like an AI generated fever dream. If you are sick of playing algorithm roulette, then social media management can help you work with, not against, Instagram's ever-changing rules. Hit me up. Gen Z is slowly killing Google search. Gen Z is ditching Google search in favor of Instagram and TikTok for product discovery. Yep, Google is now the awkward older relative who still types www before a URL. A study found 30.4% of Gen Z shoppers use Instagram, while 23.2% go to TikTok, leaving Google trailing at 18.8%. Turns out, when given the choice between a search results page and a hyper-edited 15-second video with obnoxious music, Gen Z picks the latter. The shift is massive for marketers. If your SEO strategy only revolves around Google, you're already falling behind. Social search is where the next wave of buyers are, which means brands need to optimize their Instagram and TikTok presence the same way they'd optimize for Google. It's time to rethink what search marketing actually means in 2025. If your brand is still stuck in the Google-only mindset, we should talk about SEO and digital strategy before your competitors figure this out before you do. 38 Instagram content ideas because you're clearly out of them. Someone has finally done the hard work of thinking up Instagram post ideas so you don't have to. A new infographic gives 38 content ideas for when you've exhausted your usual mix of new product alert and happy Friday. Expect the usual suspects: behind the scenes clips, customer testimonials, memes, but also a few fresh suggestions that might actually get your audience to care. The real takeaway here: if your Instagram content is boring, it is probably your fault. If you keep posting the same types of updates with no variation, your audience will zone out faster than a LinkedIn thought leader post. The trick is mixing it up while staying relevant to your brand. And no, that doesn't mean awkwardly forcing a TikTok trend into your strategy. If your social media presence has the energy of a forgotten MySpace account, let's fix it. I can help with content strategy and creation so your posts actually make people stop scrolling. SEO personas because target audience is too vague. Google's algorithm is obsessed with user intent, which means just throwing keywords into a blog post like it's 2010 isn't going to cut it. Instead, marketers should be building SEO personas, fictional profiles of the different types of people searching for your product and or service. In other words, understanding why people search, not just what they search for. If this sounds obvious, that's because it is. But plenty of businesses still create content in a vacuum, targeting broad search terms instead of actually considering who's behind the keyboard. If your website traffic isn't converting, this is probably why. Align your content with search intent or watch your rankings slowly wither away. If your SEO strategy hasn't evolved since the Panda update, let's talk about SEO and content strategy so your content actually gets results. Google Ads. Stop, start, and don't waste your budget. Running Google Ads? You might need to stop what you're doing and rethink your strategy. Experts suggest a simple stop, start, continue approach. Stop relying on broad match keywords that drain your budget. Start using Performance Max campaigns for better targeting. Continue focusing on audience segmentation and real performance data. This all makes sense, but Google Ads is still a money pit if not managed properly. Many businesses waste their cash on poor targeting, under-optimized campaigns, or simply running ads that no one clicks on. The trick is knowing what's actually working instead of just burning budget. If your Google ad spend isn't getting results, let's fix it. I can help with PPC and paid social management so your ads don't just run, they convert. So that's a wrap. Instagram's still a mystery. Gen Z is making Google look ancient. And if you're out of content ideas, you've got no excuse. SEO still needs actual thought, and Google Ads will happily spend your money for you if you let it. If any of this sounds like a problem you need solved, then let's have a chat. I'm JB. This is JB's Digital Update for the 11th of February 2025. If you read the outro screen that's about to follow, then you'll see ways to contact me via the web, via Facebook, via Instagram, via YouTube, via pretty much every channel at Belmore Digital. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.